My name is Sarah Elma. Nice to meet you all.
Okay.
And some of you and some others are not visible at the moment, but I guess we'll get there. Let's start. Today we're going to talk about something very specific. Academic writing, more specifically, the question that you're going to face when you sit for the writing part of your test. The question that you're going to face is, what are the challenges that you will be facing as a manager? You're going to face that question if you're applying for the business course. Now, can you write down in the chat box what course you're going to apply for? Can you please write down in the chat box what course you're going to apply for? Just that part, just the name of the course. Can you please write down in the chat box what course you're going to apply for?
Chat box.
One, Zahar has written business management, Abdul has written health and care. How about others? Can you please write down in the chat box? All right, while we wait. So health and social care, 3, 4, and 2 people for business management. All right. Now, the first thing that you need to remember is that the answer will be easy. You don't have to use any difficult words, complex sentence structures, or very elevated punctuation for this. You don't have to use any complicated words, anything that is outside of your comfort zone. You will only have to use very basic, very simple technique. That's all. So it's nothing to be scared of. It's nothing to be intimidated about. It should not scare you, because you don't have to go through an arduous process of learning so many different things at the same time to show them what you can do or what you're saying. It has to be very basic, just a few techniques, just a few pieces of knowledge. That's all. You don't have to jump through hoops to do this. All right? You can just walk. Now, first of all, the first basic thing that we need to understand is that we need to know how to use a full stop and a comma.
Yeah.
These two pieces of punctuation, a full stop and a comma. When do you use a full stop? And when do you use a comma? That's all. All right? And the second thing, very important, is capital letters. I can see that you have your names on the screen on your videos, and a lot of you have written your names in small letters, in complete small letters. So can you please write in the chat box what your name is and where you live? Just these two things. Please write in the chat box in full sentences, as much as you can. What your name is, where do you live? What your name is, and where do you live? May May I have co-host privileges so I can share my screen? All right. Hosts, co-hosts, may I have privileges so I can share my screen, please?
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at your answers.
Hello? Yeah, so let me make you co-host. Maybe you can do that later. One second.
I'm looking at your answers, and the answer should be, let me give you an example. For example, if I'm saying those things, my name is Sarah Elma, I live in Beijing, or I live in China. How would I write it? As soon as I can share the screen, I'll show you.
Could you please try to share from the bottom? It's like a share screen. It's not
Yes, I can
working.
do it. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this will be my answer.
Yeah.
All of us here have written different things. I will copy paste and go through them one by one, or just show you how it should be, or how you can improve. For example, there are no full stops. Oh, there's one full stop. So using a full stop is the first thing that you need to remember, that after every sentence that you have completed, you have to put a full stop. All right? And a comma, like not one full sentence, maybe half a sentence. Like here, Beijing, China. Here, I have put a full stop. Comma. My mistake. I have put a comma because I'm saying the city and then I'm saying the country. That's what you need to do. Use of comma and of full stop is essential. These are the two things that you need to remember to do when you're writing. When to use a comma, when to use a full stop. And your sentences don't have to be that long, don't have to be complicated at all. So maybe you'll only use commas very occasionally, but full stops you must remember to put. Like here, if you live in Sheffield, there's a full stop after.
Okay.
Your name is Mohammed, full stop, live in Sheffield. Colons we don't need. We don't really need colons at all. So after your name, you put a full stop. Like that. Here, you should be writing like this, putting a full stop after your sentences. Capitals, like your name is this and you have capitalized it. But where you live, say you live in Catford, it should be
Capital letter.
It should be capitalized. Even names of roads, I think this also needs to be capitalized. If you're writing road, the word road should also be capitalized. So capital letters, full stop, and commas. And I'll complete this for you. So these are the things you need to remember. First of all, a full stop. Secondly, a comma. Thirdly, capital letters, where you need to put capital letters like your name,
Yeah.
the place, the beginning of every sentence. You must use a capital letter. All right?
Yeah.
If so far you have understood all our points, please write yes. If you have understood everything we have said so far, please write yes in the chat box. And if you have a question, please ask me.
Mine was, oh yeah, 11.
This is a good use of comma. Full capital. We are not required to write in all caps, just so you know. Just so you know.
Yes. How can I write yes? Oh,
Okay, so everyone is clear about what we have covered so far.
yeah.
Now, if you have no questions, let's proceed. The next is words. Using complicated words, using very advanced words, like I said, not necessary at all. You can use very basic words and use them correctly. What happens is a lot of the candidates, they try to use complicated words to show their skill, but end up either making spelling mistakes or use the words inappropriately. So that is kind of hurting your chances instead of helping it. So when you're writing words, try to use very basic words that you know you can use. Like, for example, if you say I'm confused, instead you want to say I am perplexed, but you end up saying I perplexed. It happens. It happens to a lot of candidates. And sometimes you don't know it's happening. It's very difficult to understand your own mistakes in real time. Maybe later on you can think about it and maybe you'll realize, oh, I said that, I did not write that correctly. But you can do nothing at that point. What you should do is you should write in very basic vocabulary, very basic words. So you know that you're not making any mistakes. And you should practice at home. A lot of us think that, yes, I can do it. I can go there, I can do it. I have done the training, I have done the classes. I can go there and write it. I would say no, practice at home first. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go through what you're going to be facing, what question you're going to be facing, so you can practice at home. Is that okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the question, if you have a question, please ask. If you have a question, please ask.
Really?
Okay. So now, basic words, basic vocabulary, we'll get to there in a moment. There is one other thing that you should be able to use. Those are called linking words. They are called the ornaments of language. It's how the language looks better. It's however, whatever you write, it's the way to make them look better. Now, what are linking words? These are words that link your ideas. For example, this phrase, for example, is a linking word. I have told you something. Now I'm going to give you an example. This for example word, I will start my sentence with for example and then give you the example. That way you know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to write. If I'm telling you about, say, what are the challenges that I have faced living in a city that I know nothing about? I don't speak Chinese. I'm living in Beijing. I have many challenges. Now, if I start telling you about my challenges, I will begin with, first of all, there's a language barrier. This these words. First of all, this is linking words. All right, so I begin with my first challenge. First of all, there is a language barrier. Moreover, people stare at me because I'm a foreigner. At least in this part of Beijing, people stare at me because I'm a foreigner. So that's my second challenge. All right, so these are linking words. First of all, moreover, these are words that join similar ideas. So that's my list of challenges. First of all, I don't know the language. There's a language barrier. Secondly, moreover, people stare at me because I'm a foreigner, a brown-skinned foreigner. However means I'm talking about an opposite idea now. However, I have met some very nice people who have made my experience better. So, however, I have met some people. My challenges, they're negative experiences. Now I'm talking about positive. However, I have met some people who have made my experiences or made my living here much better. In conclusion, I'm just summing it up overall. In conclusion, I'm kind of having a good time here. I like living in. So all the words that I'm using, the linking words, this is how you use it. And if I write this down, the whole thing, if I write this down, it will become an academic piece of writing because of these linking words. All right, so let me write it down. So the question is, what are the challenges you are facing in Beijing, China? Now, first of all, I do not speak the language. Moreover, people stare at me wherever I go.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Because however, I have met some local people who have accepted me, That should do. In conclusion, I like living in Beijing. That's the spelling mistake. Now, look at the capitalization. Look at the use of comma. Look at the use of full stops and the linking words. Let me highlight them for you. Out. Do you have a question? Or is there any part of this that you want me to repeat or explain again?
Okay.
Ano ya, Jun? Bisa ada, bisa ada kini nar kan, Mike? Sorry.
If you are clear about what we have seen so far, please write in the chat box clear.
Yeah, Martin.
Please write in the chat box clear.
Sorry?
If you are clear about what we have discussed so far, if you have no questions, please write in the chat box clear. Now, I would like you to write a paragraph like we just did, with leading words, with comma and full stop. I would like you to do this task. Write a paragraph about this. Wherever you're living, what is the challenge that you are facing? I would like you to write one paragraph about this in the chat box, please. You have 3 minutes time. Within 3 minutes, please write in the chat box the answer to this question. What are the challenges you are facing in your city? Just one paragraph, the way we have written this.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes?
Like a city here or back home, like back home?
Where you are living. Where you are living.
Okay.
Back home, you can write it. Pick one. Pick one city that you have lived in. Whether the current one or the previous one. It's up to you. Just give me one. All right. 3 minutes time. 3 minutes time.
I suppose writing. I'm in trouble.
It's okay. Just do the best you can. Just do the best you can. We can go through.
To back to the writing. Okay. Okay.
The purpose of this task is to write your answer like this, with linking words, with comma, with full stop, and with proper capitalization. Write one paragraph like this. One paragraph. Write one paragraph like this. Okay, time is up. Time's up. Please submit what you do the best you can, then we can
Yeah.
move forward. So I have lived in Chelsea since 2003, correct? The area is very nice. There should be a comma here. And there should be a connector here, a linking word. But the only issue that you face is high prices. Comma is not necessary here. It's correct without comma. It's the only issue. I'm pretty sure there are other issues, but maybe you don't face it. That's a good thing. Okay. So this is not a paragraph, but it's okay. But it's good. This is not a simple sentence, but if you can write it correctly, it's okay. If you cannot write a longer sentence correctly, break it into two. The area is very nice. However, the only issue I face is high prices. If you cannot write one complex or compound sentence correctly, don't do it. It's not necessary. Break it into two. Two simple sentences, it's fine. All right.
Have you seen mine?
If you, I'll come to yours. Just wait a moment, I'll come to yours.
All right.
Can you please pronounce your name for me? I don't want to make a mistake.
My name is Obed, please.
Your name is Samsung SM. Can you please?
My name is Obed, and thing shows SS, which is Samsung. Yeah.
Obed. Can you please spell your name for me, sir?
OBED.
All right. Great. Thank you. So let me copy paste your and others' answers. This one is yours. Your name is. All right. Thank you. Now, this part, this writing answer. Can you please pronounce your name for me? Marinella, your first name is pronounced how?
Could you hear me, please?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yes. Hello. I do apologize. First of all, I do apologize because I'm getting in touch with you a little bit late. That was because I don't have any good link connection. Now I will I will spell my name to you. It's M-A, the first name, yeah? M-A-R-I-N-E-L-A, Marinella.
Marinella. All right.
That is, yes.
The question was, look at this, everyone. This is important. And you, Miss Marinella. The question was, what are the challenges you are facing in your city? Challenge that you're.
Okay, because I attend a little bit late, I do apologize again because I couldn't understand at the beginning. Yes, in my city where I live now, yeah?
Yes, the challenges that you're facing there. So your answer is not relevant to the question.
Okay.
If your answer is not relevant to the question, it will be counted as a negative. All right, so when you're writing answers to questions regarding the business course or the health and care course, whichever it is, your answer has to be relevant, related to the question that you're asked.
Related to the course which I would like to be involved. Okay, understand now. Then, yes, I would like in the future, I wanted to open a little grocery shop, maybe, uh, to build up, a better life for me and for my family. So I'm looking forward to do that. First of all, I am a positive uh, woman, so I uh, I
Now,
hope
do you want to
I,
write the answer to this question and try again?
to write things.
This one, this question that we just did. Everyone else has written something, so have you, but
Yeah.
your answer was not related. Do you want to try again?
Yes, sure.
All right, please write the answer to this question and give me in the chat box. All right.
Okay. Yes, I will do right now. Then
I move on to the next person.
okay.
I have facing language barrier challenges in London. You face challenges with language in London. See, very basic grammar. I am. Very basic grammar. This is important. Like if your subject verb agreement, meaning subject verb, they do not match with each other. Like I can't say I is a girl. I have to say I am a girl. I can't say I is a girl. It's incorrect. Very basic. So I am facing language barrier. These are very basic things. If you're having trouble with them, try to learn and practice at home. Try to read, try to watch some classes on YouTube. All right? Very free. There are a lot of free resources out there. What those will help. All right. So I don't know your name because your phone's name is displayed here. I have lived in Catford. Oh, right. Let me see. Your name is Coffee. Okay. You have lived in Catford for 7 years. The area is nice, but we are now, see, we are, the verb will be we are now having a little bit of trouble with crime. That is the challenge you're facing. Okay, one challenge. Sheffield is modern city and crowded. So Muhammad Suleiman, sir, your answer, again, same issue, not related to the question. You are trying to say that this is the challenge that you are facing. That this is crowded. It's too modern and it's crowded.
Yeah.
So you have to write it that the challenge that you're facing is that your city is crowded.
Yeah.
Just let me model this answer.
And I say as well, the biggest challenge facing my city is traffic. Are you hear me?
Yes, yes. The challenge I face in my city is traffic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's too crowded. It is too crowded. Now, the linking words that we're talking about.
So can you check my word for me, please?
Yes, I will come to yours. Please wait.
Okay.
Please wait. Thank you. First of all, see, using the linking word. First of all, the challenge that I face in my city is bad traffic. Suleiman sir. Moreover, it is too crowded. So using the linking word is
Yeah.
the goal. How to use these linking words. That's the goal here.
Yeah.
So this is what, when you're writing, it should look like. I have moved from Spain. Let's move on to Obaid. I have moved from Spain to the UK, to be precise. Manchester. Using a comma here. Can you tell me why, Obaid?
I used a full stop here, and then it was not easy initially. I used a comma. However, I found a job to support myself, even though I wasn't skillful.
I can see that. So initially, after initially you put a comma, it should be a full stop because it's a new sentence, right?
Okay.
However, I found a job to support myself even though I wasn't skillful. So this is what it should look like.
So, excuse me. So, what are my mistakes?
Oh, just a comma here, a full stop here. Other than that, your writing looks great.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
So can you check mine?
Hello there. Do you hear me?
Okay.
I will check every one of yours. Just let me go one
Elma.
more.
Yeah.
Please give. Thank you. All right. Next. M should be in capital. My hobby is to walk in the park. ING is to walk in the park. However, is not related to the question. The question was, what are the challenges you are facing in this? You answered about your hobby. Can you hear me?
Okay.
So you live in London. What are the challenges that you're facing in London? That was the question. Your answer is not related. If this happens when you're writing for the test, you will not.
Okay.
Let's move on. Okay. The challenges of my city. I live. The challenges of the city you live in. So it will be like the challenges of my city are, maybe you want to talk about the challenges first, then you can say the challenges of my city are this and this, like to get a job.
Okay.
Is getting a job. And something else maybe. However, I would say that if you want to put an introduction, like you want to start with an introductory sentence, maybe you can say there are many challenges in the city. Omar, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So the challenges that you face, you can write that, or you can make it an introduction. There are many challenges in my city. Let's do that.
Okay.
You can do it, or you don't need to. For this purpose, you don't need to. You can just start with first of all. Right? There are challenges. Many challenges in my city. I is always capital. I. Whenever you write I, it's always capital. Yes. I is always capital. First of all, I live far away from this. Full stop. See, when you're a linking word, it's usually the beginning of a new sentence. So let's make it a new sentence. Moreover, and then a comma. Comma. Usually, after a linking word, you put a comma. And after a comma, it's a small letter. To get a job is very difficult. However is one word. However is one word. People are very friendly and helpful. This is nice. This is nice. I'll show you this. See, after all the linking words, there is one comma. After first of all, there's a comma. After moreover, there's a comma. After however, there's a comma. And after in conclusion, there's a comma. After linking words, we put a comma. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is nice. This is great. All right. I have lived in Essex since 1998. This should be a full sentence. The challenges I face is high crime and property prices. This is a nice piece of writing, but a little bit of punctuation problem. There should be a full stop here, which means the T will be capital. So the challenges I face are plural, is and are. Again, very basic grammar. The challenges I face are high crime. If you're putting an and, you don't need a comma. And property prices. All right, so far, there are more answers in the inbox. How about I will check them and show them to you later. So far, these are very basic issues that we have been having. See, you've written, and then I've seen that you've made mistakes. We have discussed it, and now you know what mistakes you can make, and you can practice and get them better, right? Make it better. This is the same principle that we will be using in our writing for the test. Now, let's discuss the question that you will be facing. Now, for example, the question that you will have to answer in the writing part, I will write it down for you. Give me one moment, please. All right. So, what are the challenges in business? And if you are a manager, how would you resolve those challenges? Do you know how many words you have to write at a minimum? Can anyone tell me how?
For the test, to do the test,
Yes, for the test.
350.
300. You have to write 350 words minimum. Now, it might seem difficult. It might seem scary. I'm sure a lot of you are very scared. I can't write 350 words. What will I write? See, a good writer first brainstorms. You first figure out what you can write, and then you write it. If you know what to write, what things you will write, what points you will write, writing becomes easy. Forget about the grammar and vocabulary. Writing becomes easy when you know what to write, even what to say. When you know what you're going to say, it becomes easier. If I ask you about a random person, and if I ask you to describe a random person, it will be difficult for you. But if I ask you to describe yourself, talk about yourself, will it not be easier to do that?
Yeah.
Think
I think that would be easy.
that would be easy because you know what to say, you know yourself.
What did you say? What did you to do? Yeah.
Talk about yourself, it becomes easier because you know yourself, you know what to say. You can talk about things about yourself. When I talk about someone else, when I ask you about someone else, it becomes more difficult because you have to make things up. And you have to make things up that you don't know. Maybe you don't know about that. But it's about you, you know what to say. When you're writing, that's why you have to generate your ideas. Now, people who will go for the business course, you need to think about the challenges in business. And those who are going for the other degree, health and care, health and social care.
Yeah.
So you need to think about the challenges that you're going to face there. Now, when you're writing about those things. What is the first thing you write? This is an essay. Please remember that. This is an essay, which means, can you write in one paragraph? In an essay, can you write in one paragraph?
No.
No. You can't write in one. An essay must have more than one paragraph. And at least 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. For this question, for this essay, you will need more than 3, 4 paragraphs. And there will be 2 paragraphs that you must write. Please remember this. There must be an introduction paragraph and there must be a conclusion paragraph. These are not that difficult. We sometimes think that, how do I write an introduction? How do I write a conclusion? It's not that difficult. In the introduction, you start talking about what you're going to write. For example, for this question, what are the challenges in business? You must write about the challenges of business in the other paragraphs, the body paragraphs. Those are the body paragraphs. In the introduction, you say what are the challenges in business. That's how you write it. You just summarize what you're writing. You just summarize what you're writing, you're going to write in the essay. All right? It's not that difficult because, let me show you. In the introduction, first of all, you will write that you will not write the word introduction, you will write it in a paragraph. Never write in bullet points. Never put bullet points in an essay. Essays do not have bullet points. They have paragraphs. I know a lot of us are habituated to writing in bullet points, but for essays, we need to write in paragraphs. The bullet points may be your notes. You can make notes in bullet points that this is the point, this is the point, this is the point, and then elaborate, explain that in the paragraph. Now, for introduction, first of all, you say something like this. What are the challenges in business? There are many different challenges in business. Because there's no one challenge, right? In business, whoever has some sort of idea about a business, there are different kinds of challenges. So that's what you write. There are many different challenges, problems in business. All right? These problems are challenges. So for all of this, do you let the challenges exist, or what do you do with those challenges, with those problems?
Try to eliminate them.
Try to eliminate. So in instead of writing eliminate, we should write deal with, because eliminate is not a word everyone can write. If you can write it, first write it at home, check the spelling, and then write it in the test. Never use a word or a phrase in the test that you haven't practiced at home. This is my earnest request. Whatever you're going to do.
I'm good at spelling, so I shouldn't have a problem. Anyway.
Correct. But see, everyone has a different level of skill. So
Yes.
use what word you can use. Always use what word you can use. And go for the easiest option that is available for you. Okay? So
that's my problem. I'm writing well, but the spelling is a bit difficult for me.
So you should write at home.
I try a lot. I write a lot. But after that, I look like I forgot sometime when I'm almost a
You
bit.
check your writings with dictionary. When you've made mistakes, say you've made a spelling mistake, do you then write it 10 or 15 times to learn the correct spelling?
Really, I write a lot. Everything I do, I write. But after that, spelling as well. I don't have difficulty for that. But keep it in my head to write. That's difficult for me.
All right. See, writing a lot will not solve your problem, right?
And I read a lot.
Yes, you have to check your spellings with dictionary.
Okay.
When you write something, check the spellings with the dictionary, and the mistakes that you make, write those words 10 or 15 times.
Okay. All right.
That will help you remember the correct spelling.
Okay.
And the next time you write that spelling, that word, your spelling will be correct. That's how it works.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So, where were we? Yes. Business needs to deal with those challenges or solve those challenges, solve those problems if they want to be, or to be successful. So, all right, in the chat box, write down 2 challenges that you think a business faces. 2 challenges a business can face. In the chat box, write down 2 challenges that you think a business faces. For example, I think a business faces staffing challenges, people they hire, staff problems, staff management. That is one common I see that a business faces.
How many minutes, please?
Just take your time. Just write down 2 challenges.
All right.
Oh, let's see the chat box. Don't worry about the spelling. If I don't understand what it is, I'll ask you. So please write down 2 challenges that you think a business faces. Just 2 challenges that comes to your mind. Write down in the chat box, please. Saleh has written a full paragraph. Impressive. But just two. I think a lot of business have technological issues. Can't recent technology, updated technological. All right. So what we just did is called brainstorming, thinking about the things that you will write, just in keywords. So when you're thinking about ideas, when you're brainstorming, try to use keywords because you don't need to write full sentences for that. You need to write full sentences in your answer sheet. So when you're brainstorming, when you're thinking about ideas, idea generation, try to put down the ideas in keywords. It saves you a lot of time. All right, so we have some. Let's talk about these. So if I'm going to talk about these in the introduction, how do I do it? I just put a very simple sentence like, for example, some common challenges are what I've written here. Staffing or staff management. If you're not sure about the spelling of management, don't write it. It's okay. Competition. These are basic. These are very basic words. So try the spellings for these. That'll help. High product price or high service price. Let's just say high price.
Hello?
Complaints, customer complaints, and what else have you written?
Yeah, you hear me, teacher?
Yes.
Yeah, I write now down. Can you see this? Is it right or there is any mistake?
Where, sir? Which one?
Suleiman, the one of the biggest challenge is economic change and the marketing shift can affect business operation.
Yes. Thing is, I will give you work to do and then I will check it.
Okay.
For now,
Okay.
focus
Yeah.
about introduction, the introduction that we are trying to write, because this is something you're going to have to do in the exam.
Yeah.
So first of all, you write that there are challenges in business, and then you say business needs to solve these challenges or deal with these. So what can challenges? Some challenges I got from your answers: staff problem, that was mine; competition, high price, customer complaint, and technology. Technology, changes in technology. Let's say changes in technology, because a lot of businesses around here don't take cash anymore. I'm sure you face the same thing. In my in my home country, we still have a lot of cash going around, but here we do the mobile app, and not even cards, mobile app. So a lot of changes in technology, and people are facing these challenges. As a manager, you have to face these and then solve them.
Yeah.
And So when you write the last challenge, you put an and in between. Look at the commas and the full stop that we're using here. This using, it needs to be very accurate. Because if you're doing all of this without the comma, see how it reads, whether or not it makes sense.
Okay.
Look at that. Some common challenges are staffing, competition, high price.
Yeah.
It's incorrect because we haven't put a comma between.
Okay.
So can I ask you something?
Yes, please.
You're discussing about business subject at the moment, and my subject is going to be health and social care. So is that is this just an example, or?
Yes. This is just an example. This is about the business question. I'll get to your question.
Okay, that's why we are confused a bit. Okay. Okay.
This
Thank
is
you.
why I asked you to write about your course name in the chat box in the beginning. So I know which course I'm going to talk about. Okay.
No problem.
All right. So, and now to end the introduction, let's just say that since you're being asked about if you're a manager, since there's this question, if you're a manager, how would you resolve this? I will write a good manager must understand these problems and find ways to fix them. See, the question is, what are the challenges in business? You have said that. And then the second question is, if you're a manager, how would you resolve these challenges? You have said that a good manager must understand them and find ways to fix them. Let's talk about these points now. Look, we have talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 5 different body paragraphs that talk about these 5 issues. 5 body paragraphs, that's a lot of words. See, 350 words minimum. You can't write less than that. You can write more than that, but you can't write less than that. Let's see how many words this paragraph is. Oh, 45 words. We've already covered 45 words. That's great. We only now have 300 words to cover. Explaining every point in one paragraph. How do you do that? Now, the first problem is staff. So you write the introductory sentence that this is the big problem. This is a big problem. First of all, we have already seen the use of first of all. First of all, one challenge is what? Managing staff. How to manage staff. Why is it a problem? Can anyone think of a reason why it's a problem? Managing staff.
Because the staff could be on different training. They could be coming from they could have different specialities. So you need to be putting them on their allocated positions.
Very good. Excellent. Some people come from different backgrounds. People have different skill levels. People have different people skills. Like some people get along well, some people don't. These are the issues. So that's what we're going to write. For example, what you said, every worker is different.
Yeah.
Every worker is different. See, we are writing what we're thinking in simple sentences. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. So some work fast, some do not. Some workers get along well, others may not. Others may not, or others may not get along. There are disagreements, or workers may have disagreements. Have disagreements among themselves. At any point, if you think I have used a word or words that you need some clarification on, please ask. Okay, so if all these issues happen, what happens then? How does it affect? What are the effects of these things? When these happen, what are the effects? Anyone? Can anyone think of an effect?
You will have a lot of institution problems. You're not going to be able to run the business properly, obviously, and you're going to end up losing your business in a nutshell.
Excellent. So if all these issues happen, business will not run properly.
Yeah.
So as a manager, now come to the solution. As a manager, what will I do? The question is, if you're a manager, how would you resolve these challenges? Look at the question here. The question is, as a manager, what do I do? So as a manager, how do you solve it? How do you solve it? How do you deal with this?
Is that a question?
Yes, it's a question.
Yeah, as a manager, I will try to have a team meeting. I will try to find out everybody's background and try to get all the staff involved to have more interaction between me and each other, and then try to give retraining or get some kind of system in place where we can run our business in a better manner.
Excellent. That's Abdul Halim sir's idea. Anyone else? Can you give me anyone who can think of something else? How would you do it? As a manager, what do you do?
Hello.
Yes?
Hello. I say as a manager, I would be also approach this challenge, staying with a new invention for technology.
Technology.
Yeah.
No, this one.
Yeah.
How to manage the staff. These are the problems that your staff can make for the business, and the business does not run smoothly. How do you solve this problem?
I can train it, my team worker for technology and training well, because it is it is for my team, like they can't do something like I forget to say
Solve
that.
your problems. If they have problems, you solve them. You listen to them.
Yeah. As a manager.
Exactly. So as a manager, how would I do it? Whatever you're saying, you can just write that, right? I would have meetings with my staff.
Yeah.
Them, their ideas, help them with their problems.
No, I say I can train it a team worker as is a key to my business to success.
I will train my workers to. I will train my workers to work together.
Yeah, that is the key to business success.
That is something we can put in the end. Yes, I will train my workers to work together better, and I will make sure.
Yeah.
I will make sure they are respected and heard. Basically, they feel better. They feel good about their work and their manager, me.
Yeah.
And basically, honestly, thanking your workers, I've seen this. Saying thank you makes people happy.
No.
Saying thank you and sorry and thank you makes people happy. You don't have to say I need to appreciate. If you don't know the spelling for appreciate, if you know it, put it in. Or just I will thank them for their hard work to make them happy.
Can I please come in here?
Yes, please.
All right. As a manager, I will try to identify the situation, the problem itself, and then do anything possible. If it needs technology, I will employ any technology I have. If it's lateness, I'll use technology to counter that lateness. If it is anything that technology can help, I will use technology. If not, I will call a board meeting. Then we solve it as a team problem.
Yes, you can write that. Absolutely. See, all your answers will be different, right? No one writes like your classmate, right? Obaid sir will not write like Abdul Halim sir. Abdul Halim sir will not write like Sabina Sultana ma'am. All of your writings will be different, right? All of your writings will be different, but ideas are similar. Can you see that? Ideas are similar. Your ideas are similar, but your writing style will be different. So, this solve these problems. See, I have solved the problems. As a manager, this is what I will do to solve the problem. So what will be the effect of this? This is important. So I have solved the problem. Now what? How does that affect? What would that do? This would make the staff work. Will give me a word. Business will do what?
This business will give me a better environment to work in, and my staff will have less challenges to face in the future, and hopefully the business should be booming.
Business will boom.
Yeah.
So this is one point, staff management, and we have written how this is a challenge and what I would do as a manager. How this paragraph is written is, first, we have said what the problem with staff can be and how that affects the business. This will affect business. It will not run smoothly. That's the effect. That is the effect of staff problem. And then I'll talk about, can I just finish one more? So as a manager, this is what I will do to solve this problem. And because of that, what will be the effect? So there is a very specific.
Teacher, can I say I would create positive work environment by encouraging teamwork, offering a development opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. See, everything that you're saying, you can write it. These are great ideas. However, can you write everything in one paragraph?
Yeah, okay.
This is a question you need to ask yourself. Can I write everything? Can you?
Yeah, I can do now.
Yes, you can write everything in here. However, all three 50 words and you have 4 other points to write about. Think about it. 4 other points to write about. So if you write around, like say 60 words here, 50 to 60, 70, then you can cover 350 words. Can you tell me how much time you will get for this writing task?
1 hour.
1 hour. So within 1 hour, you have to write 350 words. So you need to plan it out, right? You need to plan what you're going to write because you will not get more than that. You can't write less than 350 words. These aren't challenges, these are conditions. Within this condition, just write. That's all. Now, let's say we write more body paragraphs about competition. Competition body paragraph. And then what's the next one? High price, customer complaints, and changes in technology. How many body paragraphs will it be? 5. Total 5 body paragraphs, right?
Yeah.
And then the conclusion. How do you write the conclusion? So, in conclusion, I've already written.
Nothing, there is no charger here.
Can you please repeat what you're saying? All right. So in conclusion, what do we write? It's a whole idea put together in one paragraph. So in conclusion, we can write that, yes, there are many challenges, there are many problems in a business, many kinds of problems, but a good manager can solve them and keep the business running, keep the business up smoothly. All of these problems can be solved and the business can be more successful. These are the things that you can write in the conclusion. Basically, whatever you have written in the introduction, you can just change it up a little bit and write in the conclusion. For example, in conclusion, whatever the problems may be, a good manager can solve all of them.
Hello. Sorry, my phone's battery is dying. No.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Business can grow and run better with a good manager. Using all of these things that we are saying, the conclusion, it's just simple. There are problems, they can be solved. A good manager can solve them and make the business better. That's all. You don't need to write anything extra. If you want to write extra, say if you haven't 350 words, in that case, just list the above mentioned problems that you said and say that a good manager can solve all of them. That's all. For example, what did we say? By helping staff making customers happy using better technology and
Good team, America.
good teamwork. Helping staff
Yeah.
is part of that. What else did we say? Price and competition.
Thinking.
making us using better technology,
Strategic thinking.
strategic thinking. We can do that. Planning, better
Sorry,
strategy,
Sarah. Still with the business, yeah? Business people.
pricing. Yes.
Okay.
What was the last one? For pricing and competitors. A business can become more successful
And offering a good service.
Making customers happy. You make customers happy. You make good service. Yes. So here's a conclusion.
Okay.
Now, I have shown you how to write the introduction and the conclusion at one body paragraph. Now,
Okay.
candidates for business courses, I am going to give you a homework. Your homework is to write the body paragraphs regarding competition, high price, customer complaints, and changes in technology.
Okay. Teacher, I just want to ask you, sir, about that. When the next session?
We will inform you about that.
Okay.
This
Can you
answer.
please repeat the homework?
Hold on, just one moment. Let me finish. So this is what you're going to do as homework. The bold places, the bold factors. This is your homework. Just write body paragraphs for the business course candidates.
Yeah.
All right. How will you give me the homework? When you send me the homework, I'll check it and send you some feedback. I'll give you an email. I'll give you an email address. That will be the one where you send your homework. I will give it to you in the chat box.
Okay.
Please copy it or write it down. Please copy it or write it down. This is the email where you will be with the homework. Please write it down. If you are applying for business course, this is your homework. Just write down what you're thinking. Just write the challenge. Why is it a problem? Why is competition, high competition in business? Or why is a high price of product or service a problem? And then in the same paragraph, how would you solve it as a manager? All right?
Okay.
Give this to you. I will give you the PDF copy of this classwork, and you can I will give this to you.
Okay.
please check the inbox, the chat box. Please check the chat box. The candidates for business course who are going to apply to the business course, please download this PDF. Please download this PDF. I hope you're clear about your homework, what you're going to have to write. Yes? I will give you feedback. Just do your best. I have given you the classwork PDF, so you can match information and you can write. Now, let's get to the candidates.
Excuse me, and those of us doing health, should we also copy the link, the PDF?
I'm going to start the health and social care writing now, sir.
All right.
All right. Now, the ones that are going to face a writing test for health and social care, what is your Can you see the screen? Writing question, health and social care. I'm writing it right now.
Okay.
Can you see the new screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's write this. Now, what is your question? Your question is, how will studying health and social care help you in your career? What is your career plan? Also 350 words, right? Also 350 words. Now this is your question. First of all, we plan. What are we going to write? What are you going to write? So, will health and social care help you in your career?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's the first thing you write. That it will help you a lot. If you can write immensely, write immensely. If you can't write immensely, just write a lot. It's fine. Like I said, use what you know. Don't write what you don't know is correct or not. All right? So the first thing we tell them that, yes, it's going to help you a lot in your career.
Is there any PDF as a guideline?
Guideline for what, sir?
Any PDF for the social health and social care?
The one for the business students got?
Yes.
This is going to be your PDF. We're making your PDF right now.
All right.
Okay. So how will it help you in your career? Why? Why will studying it help you in your career? First of all, why do you want to study it?
I want to study it so it can make me better in my field. I've already been in health backgrounds before. I've been an ambulance assistant. So I believe that it can help me learn the challenges to face in the future, to modernize my career so I can go into management and give a better training to other people as well and understand for my own benefit. in future.
Okay. What else? Why will it help you in your career? Why do you do it? First of all, why do you do it?
I do it to help the people in need, and to be give more of my advances that I have, so I can help the challenges that people face in all kinds of old people homes and hospitals, and wherever my qualities or qualification can be needed. I want to obviously help people out.
And do your job safely as well.
Safely, in a healthy environment. Yeah.
Is a safe in a safe environment, so you can do it properly with confidence, keeping your own. So there's safety and safety. These are good ideas. Anyone else have anything else to share about why you do it, why you're doing what you're doing, or how it will help?
I do healthcare because I'm passionate for it, and I'm passionate, and I like to help elderly people or any vulnerable people. So
Help people. You're passionate about helping people. I think anyone who is in this field, health and social care, is there to help people.
Yeah, to helping.
Everyone who doesn't want to help people and yet is in this career path. So all of you want to help people. This is the main reason you're in here, and you want to enhance your career. You want to boost your career with this. So it gives you, it will give you the skills you need, skills and knowledge that you need.
Yeah, knowledge.
Wherever else, to work in different places like clinics and hospitals, care homes, anywhere you're needed, your care and support is needed. You need the skills and knowledge to work in those places. It will also give you a good way of communicating with other people, knowing teamwork. Like if 5 people in your team all have a similar skill level, you can work well together. So a lot of these you can do. Right. Let's write these all of these things that you said. So you enjoy helping people. I think this is for all of you. This is true for anyone who's going into this career. Enjoy helping people,
especially
those in need, like sick people, disabled people, elderly
people. Yeah, elderly people. And living with health.
Are sick, elderly. So you want to help them. It's your passion.
Yeah.
So this course, why is this course beneficial for you? How will studying this help in you in your career? How? So this course gives you the knowledge.
Just the knowledge, knowledge.
Skills.
Gives you knowledge and latest skills in latest technology, and it makes you a better manager to manage other workers that need to be trained, etc.
Needed to work as a healthcare provider. It's a very long
provider,
as a healthcare provider or a manager in hospitals,
care home,
care homes, or any other
NHS,
that
any other NHS field.
any other. I'm sorry, one more time, please.
Any other NHS field that requires my qualifications.
What about care workers?
Please, where people need care and support, basically.
Yeah.
Care and support, yeah.
We're trying to keep this very simple. Because you don't need very complicated ideas, very complicated words to get this. No.
Yeah.
They'll just see very basic things like punctuation, capitals, and very basic words. That's all.
Yeah.
Care. Like we said, your own safety, your own confidence. It'll boost your chances for a better career, giving you confidence, and you can do your job safely.
It will boost my chances in the challenging environment.
That's actually a very good sentence. It will also boost my chances in a challenging environment.
Yeah.
And your own safety
and make it easier for me to fit any future roles.
now, this sentence is advanced. Yeah, not everyone can write like that. Just write what you can. Just write what you can. For example, if I were to make this more simple, I'm making this more simple. Right? So, oblique means you can write either. Either is fine. If you can write both, that's also okay. In the introduction, we have just stated what the question asks us. How will it help in career, and what is your career plan? The career plan is like as a healthcare provider or as a manager, you can work in hospitals, care homes, and other places. See, answering the question in the introduction is something you must practice. I know it doesn't come naturally. It does not come naturally. So you must practice. Write these things on your own at home. Practice writing this. These are the questions that you will be facing. It's not like you don't know your question. You know your question. So practice your answer. The same answer, practice it 10 times, 15 times. So when in the exam hall, you have started writing, you don't face obstacles, right? You can write. You just can finish this within maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. All right? Practice this at home so you can write it swiftly in the exam. That's what I'm saying. All right. So now this is the introduction. We're done with the introduction. Now, what are the things that I will talk about in the body paragraphs? So how does it help in my career? I will get the knowledge and the skills like communicating with people, right? Yeah. That's the skill that I'm getting. Then teamwork, I'll learn teamwork in this course, how to work with other people.
Right. Very important, yeah.
Health, safety, basically your own and your patients, safety, hygiene, health. These are the things they will be teaching you in the course. From what I know, these are the things.
Latest technologies, etc.
Technology, related technology, how to use the latest
Technology, yeah. It's not,
yes.
seems it's important, but it's different.
It's different.
Different, yeah.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Yes, of course.
In case, so when we go to the interview and we don't get this text, so what is going to happen next?
So this is not an interview question. This is the writing part that we're talking about.
Exactly.
Because you know why I'm asking, because we got a lot of people can speak English, but when it's coming to writing or spelling, it'll be very, very hard.
Right. Yes, it is hard. So the first time you do something, it is difficult, right?
Yeah.
And if you practice these things, see, they don't ask for very different things. They ask for very specific things. How will this help you? Why do you want to do this? What is your career plan? What do you want to do with this in the future?
Yeah,
Why
because
these are very specific they're going to ask you.
Okay.
So if you practice the answers to these questions on your own at home, like we are doing it right now, if you write these ideas on your own at home and check your spellings and things like that, so you know what to write beforehand, right?
Okay, it will be writing or speaking.
This is writing. These are the writing questions.
No, I mean when we go, when we go to the interview, so it will be writing or speaking.
Interview is speaking.
Or speaking, okay.
Interview is verbal, like oral. And we are talking about writing. I think there will be a different training on questions. We are covering writing today.
Okay.
All right. So
thank you. Thank you.
So what we are talking about is communication. So we communicate with people. That's what we are going to be taught. And then safety and hygiene. These are brainstorming times.
Yeah, exactly.
Write down the ideas just in keywords. So when you're writing, you know what to write. If you're thinking and writing at the same time, you make a lot of mistakes. Like the worst thing that I have seen, a person erasing out with a pencil. I'm an IELTS trainer, and until recently, people used to write with pencils because that was the rule. I've seen people erase entire paragraphs because they did not write something in the introductory part that they should have.
One. It happened to me, yeah.
That happens. So if you plan what you're writing, the organization is good. You don't miss out on things and then think about and then remember, oh, I should have written this in the second. I should have written that earlier. So this doesn't happen. When we plan, that's what that's the effect in our papers. So now safety, hygiene, and things like that that are taught. Yours and your patients. I'm not going to go for it. So I'm thinking from your point of view. And then teamwork. Teamwork. Number 1 is communication with people. Number 2 is safety, hygiene. And number 3 is teamwork. These are the things that this course will teach. And then what is your career? So you talk about your career plan. I have a question for you. Do you think everyone who's going for the course, health and social care, has the same career plan?
No.
No.
You have very different career plans.
Different career, yeah.
Wants to be a support worker, someone wants to be a care assistant, someone wants to be a manager, managing other people. So like I said, all of you have very different ways of writing.
Different
Your
reason,
ideas,
yeah.
your plans, your goals will be different. Right? So when you're writing, you're writing your own goal, your own career path. So you can't memorize someone else's answer and write that down. You have to write your own. I'm not trying to teach you something that you can copy paste. I'm trying to tell you this is how you should write. This is how you should learn to write the ideas. Can I teach you grammar here?
No.
I can tell you that these things in grammar you should know, like capitalization, like punctuation.
But you are still teaching grammar.
Grammar, sir. But sir, I'm correcting your grammar because I want you to learn. See?
All right, thank you.
Anytime, it's my pleasure. Now, so whatever your career plan is, write up.
My career plan is to go into managers to gain different skills, learn latest technologies, etc. As I come from a background from Asia, I know a lot of people come from different backgrounds, hence I could have more easier people communication and people skills. So this is why I believe I need a training so I can manage all kinds of different kinds of backgrounds, etc.
You just said your entire paragraph about career plan.
Yeah.
Body paragraph about career plan, you just said it all. That's all you have. Someone who wants to be a nurse, someone who wants to be a social worker from this course. That's the career plan. See, when you're writing, these are the things that you write. Why do you want to do it? Why do you want to go there? What do you do when you get there? And why is this course helping you get there? These are ideas. You will string words and make sentences. That's all. That's all. And those sentences can be very simple. You don't need complicated sentences, like I've been telling you. Now, let's talk about this. So the first thing that we're talking about is communication. One important thing I will learn is communicating with people. So, why is it important to learn to communicate with people in this? Why is it important to communicate with people in this field?
Because to be the only way you will be finding out the issues, what people are going through, is to via communication. This is why communication is an important subject in this matter.
So since you're working,
so you communicate with your people to know them first before you start anything. You have to discuss with them, but some people they don't they don't accept it, they don't talk proper. But you try to make them easy to understand them. Yeah, here to help.
Very good. Exactly. Both of you are right. It's very important to listen to people, to talk to people,
Listen to them first. Yeah.
What exactly they need, how you can
help them.
Whether you are a manager or whether you are directly in connection with patients on a very molecular level, you will have to communicate with people to understand how to help them.
Yeah. Understand the requirements.
Understand the requirements. Listen. And a lot of times you need to be very patient and polite.
Very. Yeah, very. Yeah.
Because if you are not polite, patients will not be able to trust, right? This is from my experience as a patient, not a social worker, but a patient. If my healthcare provider, my doctor, my nurse, admin, they're not patient with me, they're not explaining to me, I can't trust them. This is from my perspective. So I believe that this is very important. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have listening skills and understanding skills. You have to go extra mile, as obviously you're dealing in health and safety. So you're dealing with patients. So you have to be very polite and very patient and very caring.
And sometimes patients
Yeah,
can't.
very, because some patients that they are very aggressive, but we try to communicate with them. I used to have one, he dropped coffee on my face. But after that, he said sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, accept. He say, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I have to help, not for be aggressive. Yeah. It's a complication.
are you okay now?
Yeah. Long time ago. That's why I stopped care worker. Do support now.
So, as a social health and social care person, as the provider, how would you be?
Yeah.
This is what you're going to write. That this is what you will learn. Like moreover, I will learn to understand their needs. How Halim sir was talking about, what Halim sir was talking about, that you need to understand their needs and explain things to patients and their families. Sometimes other staff very clearly. You need to talk to your colleagues or your subordinates very clearly.
Yeah.
So they don't make mistakes.
Yeah.
So I will learn to understand people's needs, explain things to them, and help my staff to do their job right. So good communication.
Good communication. Yeah, very important.
So good communication is important because it helps people trust us.
Trust us. Yeah.
See, I'm not a healthcare provider. I'm thinking from your perspective.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
It helps people. I'm a different kind of provider. I'm a teacher. So it's a different kind of providing. It helps people trust. It will help people. You should make it out. It will help people trust me. This is written from your perspective, right? So you're happy about the care they receive. Okay, so my reason is I will learn communicating with people.
Yeah.
Else I learn safety. And then what else will I learn? Teamwork. This is your homework.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, the second part is of our question. The second part of our question is, what is your career plan? this is important. This is also your homework, because you can talk about your career plan. I can't. Right? I can model one for you. I can only show you an example. Whatever
Okay.
one career plan, about one career plan, I can write about one career plan. So, for example, if I'm talking about being a support worker, being a social worker, so every day you will help people make their lives better, right? So in the future, you will use this degree of yours to do what? For example, if you're a nurse, this degree will help you do what as a nurse or as a manager or as a social worker. Think from your perspective. What will this do for me? And my career plan, what is it? What do I want to do? Where do I want to be in 5 years, 10 years? So career plan, 10 years, 20 years, right?
Have my my own business, my home, my own home or business.
That's the other question. This is for the healthcare providers. No problem at all. So,
Okay.
so if they ask you about your career plan, you want your own business, right? So yeah, you can write about that. Okay. So my career plan, body paragraph. This is important homework. Ask you what you want to do. Where do you see yourself? Why do you want to do this, and how will this build your career? Whatever they say in the question, that's what they're asking. Your career plan. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? This is important. So when you write this, when you submit this homework, I'll check it and I'll give you feedback, inshallah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You want to send us?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have given you an email ID. I'll give it to you again. Right
Okay.
now, let's talk about the conclusion paragraph.
So when are we supposed to submit the homework?
Within 12 hours. Within tonight.
Tonight?
Within tonight. It's not a big task, right? You have the whole day ahead of you. So think about it, write it, and send it to me. If you want to write the first draft, like the first time you write it and send it to me, you can do that. Or you can write it, wait 2 hours, check your own work, see if you can see any mistakes, correct them, and send it to me. Whichever you want.
Your email. You take it off quickly. I didn't.
I will write down the email here as well in this PDF and send it.
Okay. You want to send the PDF? Okay.
Let's write the conclusion paragraph. In conclusion, studying this will help, right? Give me important skills. Studying social and health and social care. Sorry, not social and health care. My mistake.
Yeah. Health and social care, yeah.
I make very silly mistakes every now and then.
Yes.
We all do. Like when you're writing, there will be spelling mistakes, there will be grammar mistakes, there will be mistakes. But a minimum of mistakes, they won't flag them. Too many mistakes, and that's how you don't get selected. All right?
Yeah.
Give me important skills. Important skills, knowledge, and experience. So I will learn or will teach me
I have put that studying in health and care will help me gain confidence and help me improve my skills and knowledge and experience in my future goals to manage the health and social care environment, etc.
Amazing. Can you repeat one or two? It was too fast. I'll type it. So teach me.
I said, studying in health and care will help me gain confidence and important skills and knowledge and experience. Knowledge, experience plus experience needed to work in an environment with health and care in more confidence.
In a health and care environment.
I can obviously add to that. It also can help me gain more people skills and more training of new technologies, etc. And my career plan is to maybe obviously improve in myself and for my own self as well, and for future to help more people in this in this kind of like what can I say, in this kind of situation, or maybe even open my own business in future.
Maybe.
Or healthcare.
Go into private healthcare. Yes.
Yeah.
So what we're writing here is all the things that we will be writing in the essay. Look, it will work in a health and care environment, from what we got from Halim sir, with more confidence, gain more communicative skills.
Yeah.
This is the first point that we have written.
More important things, yeah.
Work in a team. This is the teamwork point that we've written. Follow safety rules and maintain hygiene. Safety, body paragraph. Safety point. Conclusion is basically a summary of what you've written.
Yeah.
Introduction is an overview of what you're going to write, and conclusion is what you've already written, summarizing. That's just, it's not that complicated or difficult. Now, so maintaining hygiene. This, learning all this will help me reach my career goals, where I want to be, my career plan, my career goals. This will help me reach that. Allow me to make significant differences, right? That's what you want to do. Anyone who's going into this course, you want to make a difference, however small it may be. Yes?
Yeah. Can I contribute here, please?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. In conclusion, studying health and social care will expose me to some diseases and its cure I didn't know, so that I can always be careful of myself.
Okay.
In order not to contract any chronic disease.
It gives you knowledge. Yes, absolutely. See, the homework is for body paragraphs, but you rewrite the whole thing in your own language. I would actually appreciate that. If you send me an entire essay written by you, not just copying and pasting what we've written in class. If you can send me a whole essay written by you, I'll appreciate that more. Which means you're writing from your own skill level. Like I said, I don't want you to copy and paste the class work. Send me an essay. Write all these things in your own words. You know the idea. Write down in your own language, in your own skill level. Right?
Okay.
So obviously, you want us to, obviously this is going to be written with a pen and a paper, take a picture and send it to you, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No problem.
We do that? You can do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But please make sure the picture is clear. I already have a very thick glass. So checking it with on an unclear page,
Okay.
I'll have trouble. So
No, the reason I'm saying this, obviously that's what the test will be, isn't it? Because it's no use writing on a computer. It's going to do the spell mistakes anyway. It's going to what's it called? Fix all the spells, fix all the grammar. So that's no sense, is it?
absolutely, you're right. Absolutely, because when
Yeah.
you're writing, your writing speed is also a very big factor.
Yeah, exactly.
You've seen my typing. I'm not that good because I'm a very fast writer on paper.
Yeah, same. I'm the same. I'm very bad typer, but I'm a good writer.
Same.
So, yeah. Okay.
I'm learning
So,
better because keep up
the
with.
topic. So the topic here is how will studying health and social care help you in your career?
Yes. Here,
Okay.
this is your question. This
All
is
right.
your right. This is your question. See the huge text? That's your question. All right, let's finish this. So we are making real difference in people's lives. Are you think about it like this? You want to get into this course, so you're excited, right?
Yeah.
You can write that. I am excited. I am excited to learn and work hard to have a successful, rewarding career. Rewarding career in this field. Conclusion. So basically our essay looks like this. This is the introduction, then this body paragraph, then a body paragraph, two body paragraphs, three body paragraphs that you will write, and then conclusion. So basically what we've looked at, how to write an essay, what are the things you should focus on, like basic punctuation, basic grammar, where to capitalize, where to not, and how to put some linking words, like where to put however, first of all, in conclusion, all of this. Just use the simplest words and sentences you can and write what's on your mind. That's all.
Sorry to interrupt, Sarah. So I'll just gonna take 2 minutes after we finish with all of the students just to show them about the verbal part and the whole process one more time. All right. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So let me give you the email ID one more time.
Is it training FE?
Yes. Training hfe09@gmail.com.
Okay.
Now I'll put this in this document as well. So it will remain with you. Okay. And I will upload this in the chat box.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about this class?
My next question will be, when will be the next meeting?
I think Muntasir Bhaiya will answer that for you. I'm not sure.
And so do you know what the next prospect is basically? What's going to happen after we've submitted this, and say if it all goes through, then what?
You mean the homeworks?
Yeah, after the homework, if it's all accepted, what happens after that?
Again, I'm a trainer, so all the administrative questions.
No, I was trying to say, is there another training after this, or is that it? Then after this is done, it's accepted, then, or what? That's what I'm trying to say.
I think that's a
No, it's all right. Yeah, Abdul, is going to be a more training session every week. We'll have a 2 writing session and 2 interview session. Okay. If
Okay.
your writing is not satisfied,
Yeah.
we're not gonna recommend you to go to the interview. Okay, or writing. We're gonna send you for another time for the training.
Okay.
And when you're satisfied that you are okay to go and pass the interview, and then we're gonna your consultant gonna give you feedback that you have to go or no. Okay.
Interview.
That's how it's going to be.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry,
All
it's
right.
gonna be continuous. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
No problem.
Okay.
that's a good idea. Thank you.
all right. So just the last thing I'd like to say, look at the chat box. There are 2 PDFs there. The
Okay.
candidates for business course. Please download your PDF.
No.
I have renamed them. I have named the PDFs business course and health and social care course.
Okay.
Download your PDFs because that's where your question is and your instructions for your homework. I would prefer if you would rewrite the ones that we've already done in class, write your own essay and send it to the email ID. We'll check them and give you feedback.
Sarah, you want me to send it today?
Yes,
Or
yes.
we have
Within,
time to learn the proper before we send it to you? What do you think?
like what, it's 9 p.m. here, 9:20 p.m. I'm not sure what the timing is on your end right now. I think you're 7 hours behind.
2:20, 2:20 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have about 12 hours to.
I can see only one PDF.
Yes, you don't have to do both homeworks. It depends on what course you're going to.
I can see only the business course.
I have uploaded the health and social care course classwork PDF
Yes.
as well. Can you see it?
Okay,
I
I
think
can see it now.
Okay. All right. I'm done unless you have a question regarding today's class, today's training session.
No.
All right, then it has been a pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very much. It's
Thank you
been
very
an
much.
honor talking to you.
all right.
Uh,
Thank you everyone for keeping up with this training. It's a very wonderful training. I was also learning so much. Thank you, Sarah ma'am, also for giving us such a beautiful training on writing. Yeah, I think few of the business people left because their question was solved before. All right, so thank you everyone, all the students we have currently. Right now, just gonna show the overview, what's gonna happen to the interview and what is the process. Some of you already in the interview and they have completed your interview. Some of them failed the writing. So for all of us, I'm just gonna show what's gonna happen for business and the health and social care course. Okay, I'm just gonna share my screen and I would like to go for entire screen. Let's see. Yeah, can everyone see my screen, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so very simple thing. I think most of all of you already knows, all of your how do you say, consultant told out these things that when you go to the interview, the day is time and date, try to go there by 10 or 15 minutes minimum before. Go with your passport because they will require one of your photo ID with you to verify that's you. And first thing gonna be happening is going to be your interview, face-to-face interview. And you have to pass that interview. That is most important. There's only one chance for the interview. It's a recorded interview with the university. So from the university, we have the instructions that there will be 5 major questions that's going to come up for all of you. This question is same for everybody, even if it's business, even if it's health and social care course. All right. The question is simple. Whenever you go for an interview, they're going to ask you to introduce yourself. So this is same. So for this is one of my student, and you have to talk about it, and you have to tell them another part of this question will be that, and why do you choose this course? Yeah. And you have to know which course you have applied. So some of the student who went before, they don't have any idea why they have choose that course. Okay. even if you have any other plan, whatever is your plan, but when you're going for university for a business course, you have to go with some idea that why you have choose this course. If you go and go there, he said, I choose the business course to become a aerospace engineer, that's not going to work. You're going to be failed. Okay. So you have to use our common sense. And all of you already received this question with answers, which is tailored just for the each of the students with their CV. So if you read those, it will be enough. I don't want to make the training more longer. So this question will be, tell me about yourself or introduce yourself and why do you choose this course. You have to tell my name is already Madam showed how to do it in the writing. So same thing you have to talk about it here. So my name is this, I'm from here and there, and I'm a very positive person and I like to do this, and my future plan is this. Five lines about yourself. Okay, where do you live? What is your future plan? What is your hobby? And what you want to do with your course. Then why do you choose business course? You can talk about it. Everyone has a plan when you have a business course. Okay, if I finish my degree, I'm doing this job right now. After finishing my degree, I have a plan to open my own business, or I have a family business where I want to contribute more, or I am in a position now as a staff, I am to become a manager. So this is my plan with this course after I finish this course. So to gather knowledge, to gather more information, to know about the laws and the things in the UK. That's why I can apply this. That's why I choose business studies. That's why I choose health and social care. Okay. Now another question is, why do you choose this university? So everyone likes to know things which is good for them. Okay. So some of the students go to the interview and they don't know where they are. So that's a negative thing. So why you have choose this university? What is your university name? University, you can either say London School of Commerce, or you can say I have applied for University of Suffolk. Okay, any of these you can use. And now they're gonna say, why you choose our university? We have hundreds of university in the London. Why you have choose this one? Hundreds of university in the Manchester. Why you have chosen this one? Okay, you can say, my consultant said that, that's why I choose this. No, this is not the answer. That's not the good answer for you to pass the interview. Okay, you have to say something that is good for the university, and there is something that you actually go through about the university, then you choose them. Very simple answer for everyone is that I choose this university. Before applying, I go to the internet and I research on the internet, and from the internet I found out some good reviews about your university. Then I check your locations, and which is very convenient for me. Also, I have learned that their class options are very flexible, only 2 days of a week. And also I read out the course materials, which are very rich. And I think if I do this course through your university, this will help me in my future career. This all of this already written for you. You just have to read it. You don't have to memorize it. All you have to do, go there in the interview, be yourself, but you have to know the course name, you have to know the university name, and just be confident. Okay, that this is the course I choose and this is what I'm gonna do. And another question, it's all related to your writing, so it's not too much far away from your writing. So where do you like to see yourself after 5 years, educationally and professionally? So you are like, you already have a plan that after finishing this course, what do you want to do? Yeah, you can't say that, okay, I'm here for just for the student finance. That's not going to work. Never say these things that I want to get a better job just for money. These are very weak answers. You have to say, so after 5 years, I'll have my bachelor degree finished. So it will take all together 4 years for you to finish a bachelor degree. This course is for 2 years. Another 2 years, you can automatically gonna go for level 5 and 6, finish your bachelor in 4 years. So what is your future plan in the education after 5 years? You're gonna finish your bachelor degree in your business course or health and social care course. Afterward, what is gonna happen? Okay, in the meantime, as I'm doing job, so professionally, I like to myself in a managerial position, I'll use my certificate and the knowledge that I have gathered from this course we're gonna apply to my professional life, as well as I can apply to my personal life. Yeah, a graduate can provide everything, like for his family, his standard family, they can actually provide to their family financially, educationally, every way, right? Also, it's good for your background, that your child can look up to you. You can add all of this. So after 5 years, I want to be a great mother, that a graduate mother. They can see my children are in doing schools, so they will look up to me. Okay, my mother is a graduate, so now I have to become a PhD. this is how you like to see yourself after 5 years. All right. And what are the some of your strength and weakness? You can talk about it, but just bear in mind that don't put like your weakness like that. I'm not good at studying. I don't like study. This is my weakness. So don't see this kind of weakness. If you're saying some weakness, that you have to be like something it is related to your strength. Like you can say my handwriting is not good. I'm very good with the computer, so I do writing in the computer always. So this is one of your weakness, but this is not gonna affect your study in the university. You can talk about it. Also, you can say I'm very much peculiar about doing things perfectly. That takes sometimes long. So you are a perfectionist. This is a strength, but you are representing as a weakness. So that's how you have to come up with your weakness. So you have to provide three of your strength. Strength is very easy. I'm a very potential person. My communication is very good. I'm a quick learner. I can work and cooperate with the team very quickly. I adapt in any environment. So easy thing is strength. But weakness, you have to think that this weakness, if I say, they're gonna fail me. Don't say that I don't like to study. Yeah, I'm not a potential person. This is my weakness. Don't say thanks, this kind of thing. Okay, you can say I'm very peculiar about the perfection. If anything go wrong, so to doing this takes long. So they say, okay, she can overcome this. This is good for our study. Yeah. And another question they'll have, this is the last question they'll say, what do you need to bring into this course to overcome the academic challenges? This is actually they're asking how are you going to overcome the challenges. So this is a very tricky question, and you have to answer like this, that to overcome my academic challenges, I'm going to attend all the class on time. I'm a very potential person and a punctual guy, and I'll attend every class, all the seminars. I'll do my assignment in time. Also, I'll use all of my experience, skills like communication, leadership, problem solving, everything to achieve my goal academically in your university. Okay, I'll do my assignment. If I have faced any problem, I'll go to my professor, to my classmates or my superiors to check, and I can pass. The question is actually you have to show how enthusiastic you are to do a university degree if you are ready mentally. Okay, that's one to know. These are the 5 questions they're gonna ask, must be. And there are some basic questions. You know your name, where date of birth, but university name you have to know. University of Suffolk. You can also say London School of Commerce, up to you. And which course? This is very important if you are a business studies. If you cannot say certificate of higher education, it doesn't matter, but you have to say my course is business studies with foundation year, or my course is health and social care with foundation year. Okay. And what is the course duration? It's a 2 years course right now. And you can actually go for more 2 years and can finish your degree afterward. Okay. Right now it's 2 years. What is the course level? You can start from foundation, can stop in level 4. And afterward, you can go through level 5 and 6 with the same university, no problem. What is the yearly tuition fees? This one is not written because for business studies, first foundation year is like 5,760, and other 3 years will be, or other 1 year will be 9,535 per year. And for health and social care, it's 9,535 for all the 4 years. Okay. And how are you gonna pay the tuition fees? This is simple question, but don't make a mistake. I'll take the help of student finance. I'll take the help of student finance. Okay. And if you don't say that I don't know, they're gonna fail you. Same question, why you choose business course is already there in the first question. And which campus you're going for? If you are going for London campus, you just have to say London. If you're going for Manchester, just have to say I'm gonna go for Manchester campus. And do you have any other qualifications? It depends on your CV. If your CV doesn't represent any qualifications, say I don't have any qualification, I'm only have this job experience, which will help me to go for it. Okay. And which intake you have applied for? It's all of you, as it's not December, it's going to be January 2025. Okay. How many days of a week? 2 days. And if any of the asks, do you have a laptop? Please say you have a laptop, because all of you, when you enroll, gonna get a laptop from us. If you say no, then they will think you have no idea how to use a laptop, and they're gonna ask you questions. So how are you gonna do the assignment? How are you gonna do the online classes? So these things will gonna make things complicated for you. Eventually, all of you who are gonna be successfully enrolled gonna get a laptop from us. So to keep things simple, just say, yes, I have a laptop. That's it. Okay, and this is the part. And when you finish the interview, after finishing the interview, don't come back to the home. You have to go back. I have to tell that, okay, my interview is finished. I want to do my writing. So the question will already, I think Sarah showed, you have to write 350 words, and already she give you all the information on what you have to write for each of you. It's a very simple. What they want to see that you can understand the question and you can write English properly. Okay, you are becoming a graduate if the university take you on, so they want to know you have a standard to understand English and you understand it. So interview is for your listening and speaking. Writing is for your, writing, how to check you how you can understand read and writing. So these four part they're gonna judge. Okay, simple. You just need a B1 level, which is the lowest level. That's it, because you're going through a foundation year. Okay, simple as this. So after finishing your writing, just come back, ask the people if you have anything left to show, any ID or documents they want to upload. They will do it on campus. So your hassle will be finished in one day.